What's everybody? How you doing? This is John from Nothing But Cardboard, not the younger one. Hope everybody's doing well today. Got a order here from PSA that I want to get to, but I just want to encourage everybody to take care of yourselves. I was just in the hospital for a few days. Just came out of the blue. Nothing, no warning or nothing, or anything. So I just want to encourage everybody to take care of yourselves. Evaluate where you're at, things that you do. So this order I sent in September of last year, 2020. They inputted it December 28th of 2020. And I'm just getting it back today, and it's September 21st. This is Jordan Years Quarterly Special. It was $8 a card. I was trying to send in a bunch of Kobe cards to get them graded before he went into the Hall of Fame. Alright guys, I just got the cards out of the box. And of course we got the old dreaded non-graded something wrong card. So let's see what we got here. And of course, it's always the one card that you don't want to get there. So this is a Bulls team gold card from the mini series, that collector's choice that year, and it says minimum size required. So this card's too small for whatever reason. I don't understand how you can pull cards out of a pack and they're that far off. I just don't. Hard to see on film, but it looks really close to me. Alright, anyway, it's not gradable. Get over it, John. Alright, again, these are cards that I sent off a long time ago, a year ago, so I'm not sure on the grades, condition of the cards, where I got them from or anything. Most of these I think I purchased on eBay, bought them raw. Some of these I probably had, like the Jordans and the Shaq cards. And it was just to try to send cards in to get them ready for Kobe going to the Hall of Fame. So, looked over my pre-grades and are not that great, so we'll see what we get. These first cards should be 96, 97 Upper Deck Collector's Choice. This is the mini card. That's Garnett, Jermaine O'Neal, and Kobe Bryant on it. And of course these two guys went in the Hall of Fame together. They were also drafted. Well, he was the second year card, I guess. This is all rookie team, but Kobe's rookie card. So I had 3 of these, could be a 9, 10, 2 a 9, 2 a 8, 9. And that's how I do my pre-grading, so let's see what we got. 7 was not on my list at all, so got a 7. These cards are hard to grade because it's actually 3 separate cards. Each card has its own number, and they're mini cards. Some people don't know any better and they rip them off, and they're really not worth anything. So you're grading 3 little individual cards. That one actually looks really good for the centering compared to others. So, alright, move on. So there's 7 of these that I have, and then I have the gold card also in the same variation. That's an 8, step up from before. 7, I don't really have any values on. 8s of these, anywhere from $27 to $100. This is an issue you have. You send cards off, you expect to get them back 3 to 6 months, so I thought I would be getting these back. They received them in September, didn't input them till December. So I was assuming January through, at the worst case, April or May. And I'm just now getting them back September, so it's a full year, and it's after the fact of the Hall of Fame induction, so they've all lost values. So the highest this card at 8 sold for $100, and the lowest was at $27. They are doing better now, getting their backlog together, so it's nice. There's a 9, it's getting better. So a 9's value is $180 to $50. $50 is the lowest sale. The last sale I saw was $65 on September the 5th. Another 9. Beautiful to pull. A10. this card. Another 9. Not disappointed in 9s. Those 7s and 8s when I thought they were higher, that's disappointing, but another 9. And an 8. So that's all of those. Then I have the gold card. So it's the same card, it's just a gold, there's less prints of them. That's an 8, so I got an 8 on the gold card. The gold card value of the 8 was, I didn't have any down. I pre-graded this as a 9-10, and that's why I don't have any. But a PSA 9 sold for 180, a 10 sold for 400 plus, so an 8 I can probably pull 50 to 100 bucks, 75 bucks, depending on, you know, who needs that. Alright, the next card is going to be Kobe Bryant. Where he's making the move on the guy. He's got his face. I don't know who that is on the Raptors trying to block him, but this is card number 64. I had 8-9, 8-9. And I got a 7. So the 8 sold for about $26 to $17, so 7 is probably going to go for, you know, 10 to 15, just depends on. They seem to be low pop on a lot of these cards. Like, you don't see many of these cards for whatever reason. Not as many as other Kobe cards. So this should be the same exact card, except in hopefully a PSA 10. It's a 9. I graded 8-9, so I don't know why I said 10. Again, these were quarterly special grades, $8 per card. I needed some extra cards to send out because you have to have at least 20. So, not going to lose money. Alright, this is number 267. This is the 96 Upper Deck Collector's Choice also for Kobe. I had this graded at an 8. And it got a 9, so that one actually got a little bit better. That's cool. Card where he's got the cast on in his hand. So this is a decent card. PSA 8 selling for 90 bucks. PSA 9 150 bucks. So this should go for about 150 bucks. And I think during the height of the hype, these cards were going for $700, $800 plus. It's one of his better cards. Alright, these are like player versus player. 2 of these also, so it's Kobe versus Raheem. PSA 8. I had that graded 8-9, so that's about what I said. This one's not very valuable, it's just a card that looks neat. Anytime you got 2 guys going against each other, except if it was Kobe, LeBron, or MJ, Garden, Kobe, that makes the card worth even more. So these guys were both drafted that year, and that's why they're saying one-on-one battling each other. Alright, so that's it for the Kobe cards. Now I have some Garnett rookies. This should be 95 Upper Deck Collector's Choice. I had an 8-9, a 9, 10, and then I picked one of these to be a 10. So 9. Good card. At a 9, the value on those is about $58, and the lowest was $27. And there's a 10, so good. Got a 10. Very nice. I mean, the cards all look really good. Of course, these are old cards. These are 96, 97. I'm used to sending stuff from the early 90s, so this is a little bit later, but it's not like fresh pack stuff you're pulling. So this card for a PSA 10 sold for $177, and the lowest was $105. So we'll just have to see where that one fits in. And the last one's a 9. That's pretty much what I was thinking. This one I couldn't look up values because it's top Stadium Club card. And there's different variations, Member's Choice, and some other gold and fancy stuff. So let's just see what it says. It's an 8, PSA 8. It's just a 95 Stadium Club. So it's not anything special. It wasn't members' choice or anything. It was just the draft picks. So that card at an 8. I didn't have a pre-grade on this one, so I didn't know what I thought it was. It's going to go for about 20, 25 bucks. Shaq, Big Diesel. This is a McDonald's card. Future Force, 92 Upper Deck McDonald's. I had this pre-graded at a 10. So I thought it was a 10 because it looked really good. And it got an 8. Yeah, let's see. Gotta be me. Usually you expect it to be off 1 grade. You don't expect it to drop 2. I mean, the centering is just awesome. The corners look really good, so I really don't know. There's something on the card that I missed. Maybe John or Cody can find out what it is and let me know. Last 2 cards are MJ Game Faces. This is 92 Upper Deck. And I had a 8, 9, and a 9. So that's the 8. At an 8, this card sold for 65 at the high, 35 was the average, and 16 was the most recent. So you can see a pretty significant drop there. And the last card in my submission is a 9. So Game Faces. As a 9, 129 was the highest, and the most recent was $60. So, alright guys, appreciate y'all watching. Leave a like, subscribe if you would. We appreciate you guys watching our content, and we look forward to the next one. Thank you.